Taking a look now at some news from North Carolina. Ted Kaczynski, the man known as the Unabomber, who carried out a 17-year-old bombing campaign that killed 3 people and injured 23 others, died in a federal prison north of the Triangle area of the state. That was over the weekend. According to AP News, 4 people familiar with the matter said that Kaczynski died from suicide. Kaczynski, who was 81 years old and suffering from late-stage cancer, was found unresponsive in his cell at the Federal Medical Center in Butner, North Carolina. That was at around 12:30 on Saturday morning, June the 10th. Emergency responders performed CPR and revived him before he was transported to a hospital where he was pronounced dead later on Saturday morning. Those that spoke to AP News were not authorized to publicly discuss Kaczynski's death and spoke on the condition that they remain anonymous. Kaczynski's death comes as the Federal Bureau of Prisons has faced increased scrutiny in the last several years following the death of wealthy financier Jeffrey Epstein, who reportedly died by suicide in a federal jail in 2019. Kaczynski had been held at the federal Supermax prison in Florence, Colorado since May of 1998, when he was sentenced to 4 life sentences plus 30 years. He admitted to committing 16 bombings from 1978 to 1995, permanently maiming several of his victims. In 2021, he was transferred to the Federal Medical Center in North Carolina, a facility that treats prisoners suffering from serious health problems. A Harvard-educated mathematician, Kaczynski lived as a recluse in a dingy cabin in rural Montana, where he carried out a solitary bombing spree that changed the way that Americans mail packages and board airplanes. The FBI called him the Unabomber because his early targets seemed to be universities and airlines.